An 18-year-old Asian American student with a near perfect SAT score of 1590 was rejected by 6 elite colleges, and he blames affirmative action practices for it. The student Jon Wang applied to MIT, Caltech, Princeton, Harvard, Carnegie-Mellon, and UC Berkeley, but was rejected by all of them. Wang talked to friends and school guidance counselors before applying, and they warned him that it was tougher to get in, especially as an Asian American. The Princeton Review, a company that provides college prep and test-taking advice for high schoolers, notes in its book, Cracking College Admissions, that the high success of many Asian American students has generated concerns among some schools who allege there are too many on their campuses. One of the colleges that Wang was denied by, UC Berkeley, has published reports which show that they do not use racial preferences in admissions due to a 1998 California law called Proposition 209, which banned the use of racial preferences in admissions at public colleges in California. The law ended race and gender-blind criteria for admissions decisions at public institutions in California. The rejection has sparked a debate about affirmative action and its impact on Asian American students. Asian Americans are divided on the issue of affirmative action. Some Asian Americans are nervous that they would be squeezed out to make room for others if affirmative action policies are implemented. However, other studies have shown that affirmative action policies can benefit Asian American students. A high-profile lawsuit against Harvard has brought attention to the issue of affirmative action and its impact on Asian American students. The lawsuit argues that affirmative action policies penalize Asian American students and favors African Americans, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Jon Wang currently attends Georgia Tech. Let's take a look at a few Twitter reactions to this story. A 4.65 and near-perfect SAT does not make you the best candidate. Judging by his reaction, the school made a wise decision. Has anyone seen his scores? Why didn't he get in and beat the other 95% of applicants? Affirmative action is over in California for college admissions. He's academically qualified, but that just gets you to the point of being considered, not accepted. Story, extracurriculars, competitive awards, letters of recommendation, etc. are what actually get you accepted. He included UC Berkeley amongst the schools that rejected him because of affirmative action, but they haven't used affirmative action since 1996, and the school is predominantly Asian. There's just something unsuitable about him. Universities are looking for well-rounded students, not just those laser-focused on GPAs and test scores. This means also focusing on social skills and emotional maturity, volunteering, community involvement, hobbies, being a good person. It's been trending this way for a while, but won't say anything about the rich kids with bad grades who get in because daddy wrote a check. Not in band, not in theater, doesn't play sports, doesn't work, not politically active, never volunteered in the community, no artistic interests, no hobbies, no personality, just 4 years of studying with the tutor his parents got for him. I went to grad school at an Ivy. Legacy admission and children of dignitaries from other countries is big. And at least the Ivy I went to is looking for future leaders. Having perfect GPA and test scores doesn't mean you are a person people want to follow. There needs to be more elite schools if students are rising to the occasion. The solution is not getting rid of affirmative action, it's increasing access to amazing education. His real problem was he was competing against other Asians to get into those schools he was rejected by, and they had better scores and activities than him. Remember, he's doing all of this and still managed to get into a top STEM school, Georgia Tech. Rich people and athletes took his space. White women are the biggest beneficiaries of affirmative action. There are more applicants at Harvard each year with 1,600 SAT scores than there are spaces in the incoming class. He doesn't even have a 1,600. His grades weren't good enough. Not to mention that UC Berkeley is banned by California from using race in decisions, and he got denied there too. He likely didn't stand out among other applicants. Many elite schools want that diamond in the rough. Are you a refugee? Did you grow up in Appalachia? Were you elected to your state legislation at age 18? No, you just have high test scores. Boring. Snooze fest. UC doesn't use race-based admissions. Legacy kids are the true affirmative action students. 43% of Harvard admissions were white legacy students. 75% of those would have been rejected if their parents were not wealthy and/or alumni. Given this is his takeaway, I'm more than willing to bet his personality got him rejected. The school's culture wouldn't benefit from his attendance. Those scores don't make him special. When you show up, you find out everybody has those scores. You're going to school with the children of top government officials, legacies, and donors. Did he really think just sitting around high school with his nose in a book was going to get him in? Hunger Games for poor people and minorities. So Jon decided to attack affirmative action because he is afraid of attacking the legacy seats, and now he is crying on TV. Jon's a weak person. Take the fight to the legacy seats who normally drop out. That's who has your seat, Jon. Do people still not understand that elite colleges look at more than just high scores? Everybody applying has high scores in GPA. What else you got on top of that to show you'll be a contributor to the campus community and not just a test-taking machine? Sorry, sounds like he just didn't stand out. He didn't even mention extracurricular activities. Test scores and grades are not the only thing they look for. Sounds like he's making excuses for his lack of everything else. I'm embarrassed for him. Let me know what you think about this story in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell, and don't let anyone steal your joy. Thanks for watching.